From Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters.
Subscribe.
18th tower alongside Frank Nobilo, 15 times a winner around the world. Frank, normally we would see you over at that special spot, Amen Quarter, 12T, but you're with me today. Take me back to your playing days. What ran through your mind as you stood over that opening tee shot?
I couldn't feel my hands, really. I was so nervous to get to play there for the first time, and that was just a practice round. I think anybody that goes there for just a round of golf, you get the same feeling. You're like, am I really allowed to play? And then the course just comes to you. It really does. It flows beautifully. There's a lot more undulations than you even give it credit for, but, you know, hey, you're going to reference Amen Corner, so will I. Amen Corner technically is the second shot into 11, 12, and the tee shot at 13, not the three holes.
And that is going to be in this right side bunker here to get this morning round underway. And that is not the way to start things out. It's into the bunker right here at hole number 1. Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Oh, that hit the flagstick. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. No damage done after missing the first fairway, but he should like this one a little bit better here at number 2.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Okay, no damage there. Back-to-back pars to get the round going. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. This one working up the right side. And this is going to get way up there at 3. That a very good drive. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. That one was running so hot. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Yeah, that putt's fast, but it's not that fast. One over par early on in this round. Now to the 4th, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt, just trying to get it in there close. Yes, a 2 putts from where he started is a really good result, and he'll walk away with his 3. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat.
Subscribe.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. that is into the second cut.
I didn't realize this hole was this long. Long, short, here we go again. Now, this would be an unbelievable par if you can make this putt.
Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. So he will finish that off. It's a bogey 5 here at number 5. Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee, two-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3.
This is the time in the round you've got to really screw down the bolts in your head. Do not want to make back-to-back bogeys.
Needing to get this close. It's his third at the par 3. So that one gets away. He's going to need all his talents to prevent a crooked number from there.
And he's done the unthinkable. Taken a bad situation and, believe it or not, made it worse.
Yeah, that's a little more uphill than you think, and that's going to come up a bit short. Yep, good work there to make sure things don't get worse, but as it is, it's a double bogey. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Good chance at one.
Nice approach shot, and the other good thing about that, left it below the hole.
This is an 11-foot putt. Not to be a little short, but a good effort there. So still no birdies on the card here on this front side as he'll walk away with just a par. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill.
Subscribe.
Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Well, he's looking at 120 yards remaining to the flagstick, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
A little disappointing from that range. I really thought you could hit one in there tight, but instead, once again, tough 2-putt now.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Yeah, Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And it's going to be a disappointing 40 on the first 9, 4 over par. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National. That one looking a little right.
And the tee shot hit right of center, so that's going to leave a lengthy second shot in the vicinity of 200 yards. The biggest problem here is going left because this green is perched up. If you miss this green on the left, it'll run all the way down the hill on the left side.
This one has a chance to be close. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. 12 feet still to go. The line, perfect there. That's in for a birdie. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4 11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. That will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11. To see that, folks, working that spin a bit. Now on the dance floor, looking for a birdie. Yeah, that's a bit more like it. It's a birdie. I'm back to +2 now for the round. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12. So easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. That one safely on the putting surface. So nearly a hole-in-one, but this, the next best thing. Tap in birdie here at the par 3. Now to the 13th, the wonderful Azalea, par 5 at its new distance of 545 yards. We all saw the amazing camera shots of the new tee box at the 2023 Masters, set back 35 yards from the old one. This hole did yield 8 eagles during the 2023 tournament, tied with the second for the most on the course. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Oh, what a shot, Frank. I mean, this is one you think about at the start of the round. The second at the par 5 13th at Augusta National, and that's how you draw it up.
To get it off that uneven line, carry Rays Creek, and hit it on that skinny little piece of grass. What a great second shot.
Yeah, we've seen that putt get away from people, so that's not half bad there. Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Okay, mission accomplished there. 2 putts and a birdie at par 5. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. 2-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag. Pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full way.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. Disappointment there. We'll brush it in. And
subscribe.
We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. And this ball not going where it was intended. It's going to work its way into the second cut.
Hello. How's it going?
Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. Okay, so the drop going to be taken here, and now he will try to regroup as he readies his 6th to the par 5. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot.
Now a 7-footer.
Couple shots over par.
At Psycho Party H Studios, how are you?
Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. Mark of a good player right there. You make a mistake, and mistakes happen. We know in this game, but you bounce right back and hit a quality shot. Now, that's a good opportunity, unfulfilled. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notobegay III.
141 yards left to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
This one looks right on point.
Oh, just the strike. The sound of it. And the ball does the rest. Great shot.
The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. Oh no, played that one outside the hole and it did not come back right. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We arrive now at one of the most famous finishing holes in golf, 465-yard par 4 18th at Augusta. Uphill, dogleg right, 2 bunkers at the left elbow of the fairway and 2 greenside bunkers protecting a 2-tiered green. Quite a sight. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump.
Subscribe.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. This from about 10 feet.
Subscribe.
Right, all the way. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18. And that will wrap up a round of 75, 3 over par. Frank, they gave us a great show today.
No, they certainly did. Course played well. You got what you deserved out there.
Some outstanding performances. And for our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner. Saying so long for now.